morning guys, welcome back to another video with me. If you're new here, my name is Amy and I've been on a weight loss journey for the last couple of years following the principles of calorie density and using the Starch Solution to guide me. I have a very busy day ahead of me today and I'm running around like a mad person in the kitchen trying to get everything ready because we are going out. I've got my two babies with me, and the reason why I want to show you this is because I want to show you what a messy day in my life looks like, how I put systems in place to keep me successful, eating massive portions of delicious food every single day whilst I'm busy and on the go with my kids. So let me tell you what I've got going on this morning. I have just cooked up a massive batch of veggies. That's 2 little broccolis, 2 courgettes and some kale in there with my lovely hummus on the top. I've got quick and easy sandwiches going for the babies, and I'm just about to make myself something really odd, which is why I wanted to show you guys. So I've got this leftover half cauliflower, half oat porridge thing from yesterday with some apples and pears in it, but I don't really fancy eating it like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to blend it, and I'm going to do like a blended oat, but I'm also going to put extra cauliflower in there as well. So I'll show you what it looks like in a little second. So yeah, that's it. So we're just out at the Baltic and we just stopped for a little snack. Got my veggies and got my hummus, and when babies are just having sandwiches. How's your sandwich, Rams? How's your sandwich? What have you been up to, Abe? Playing. Finished my veggies, tucking into my smoothie. I'll chat about it later. We are at home finally. It's very strange. I literally have an empty house all to myself, so it feels like a very strange thing. It's because my babies are asleep in the car and my mother-in-law is with them in the car and James is out of the house, but it feels like freedom. I've literally just nipped in for a second to put the kettle on. I was just doing some work in the car, but I know it's been a bit of a mad day today, but basically we went out to the Baltic, which is a really cute little place in Newcastle. They had like loads of baby activities, like loads of drawing, like maps on the floor and like building blocks and all that kind of stuff. Abe and Romy had such a lovely time, and now they are obviously fast asleep, so I've clearly done my job and tired them out. But yes, I took my veggies with hummus, I ate all of that, and I took it was meant to be like a blended oats thing, but I ended up putting frozen cauliflower and frozen berries in there, so it kind of ended up turning out like a bit of a smoothie. It was some kind of combination of those things, but it was really yummy and a great way to use up leftover porridge from the day before that I didn't really fancy eating as porridge. So it's a great repurposing of a porridge, I guess. But yeah, so I had about half of that, but it was really cold in there. Didn't take my jacket, and the smoothie thing was really cold as well, so I didn't want to drink too much of it because I was just freezing. But I did have a nice cup of tea there as well. Anyway, we are back home now. It's 2:15. I know I tend to eat quite late, but you've got to go with what your body says, and that's just what my body says it needed. So I am going to think about making some lunch for myself. I'm not quite sure what I'll have. Maybe I might do a strange thing where I heat up my smoothie / blended oats and kind of reconstitute it as a blended porridge with some banana on top. I'm not quite sure. I'm not really in the mood to make anything else, and I thought that could be an interesting idea. So anyway, that's my plan. And then this evening, I don't know what we're eating, but I'm going to do some snacks for my babies, and also we've got family coming round. We've got my sister-in-law, her boyfriend and their babies and all that kind of stuff. So it's going to be a mad house. Told you this week was going to be crazy. So anyway, so I'm not quite sure when I'll next hop on, but I will try and show you what I'm eating. I'm boiling the kettle. I'm going to have a cup of tea. Otherwise, I'm going to go and retrieve my very squeaky babies from the car. Well, they will be squeaky in a moment when I wake them up. Oh yes, I do actually know what I'm going to make the babies for a little snack. So the other day, last week, we ordered loads more little baby oranges than we actually ended up eating. A couple did go moldy, which I was a bit sad about, but I had almost like a full bag that no one was eating. So I decided to freeze it. And I thought it could be really, really fun to turn it into like a sorbet or an ice cream or something. So that's my plan. So I've got loads of them in the freezer. So I might blitz them up and turn it into a fun sorbet for the kids when they wake up. Just to add a little bit of extra fun into their lives. If ever my kids want a special treat, if I say the word ice cream to them, they just go crazy. It doesn't matter what it's made of. It could be pure spinach. They're like, yay, ice cream. Which is quite funny. So anyway, so that's what I'm going to do. And also I was thinking I might do some like cookies for my in-laws when they come over. And I think I might do like some chickpea date cookies, but maybe with like chocolate or something, maybe some chocolate chips, or I don't know. I made those cookies ages ago. I thought that could be quite a fun thing to make for them. See if my nephew wants to get involved with that. Or I might do like some OT date chocolatey ones. I'm not quite sure, but basically I'm thinking cookies and thinking ice cream for the kids. I will have some of the sorbet because I really want to try it out, but I'm not really in the mood for cookies because I'm just trying to keep it like nice and basic. I tell you what I do have a gigantic amount of potatoes, which I haven't really shown you guys yet. I've got loads of potatoes from the previous week that need using up, and I've got all of these potatoes. So I'm thinking I need some kind of a potato party, but basically I'm going to be doing a potato reset soon. I love potato reset. I find them super fun. I get really creative, and it's so nice. You don't have to think about what you're eating. You just eat potatoes. There's just so many benefits of the potato reset, and I'm probably going to come back and just do them all the time because I really love them. And I'm also in the process of finalizing a really fun potato reset meal plan as well. If anyone wants some cool potato recipes. So yeah, so I think I'm going to be doing that in the next like week or two. But I do also have my sister-in-law coming down next Thursday. She is from India, and we are going to be co-creating loads of recipes for my Indian recipe book, which I am so darn excited about. I know I literally was talking about this ages ago. If you guys are old subscribers, when I was in India last year, you guys know I was chatting about an Indian recipe book and I haven't got around to it yet. So I'm actually getting around to it. She's going to come and we're going to blast out Indian recipes like there's no tomorrow. I'm going to have a family over every night to eat a massive feast. Just try and create some really cool stuff. And I know the stuff is going to be amazing because everything she cooks is incredible. So I'm really excited about that. So I've got some fun stuff. So I think I might do a potato reset after she leaves to like after the Indian feast. Anyway, so those are just my thoughts. Those were just my thoughts. I thought I'd share them with you. So I decided to leave my kids asleep in the car. My mother-in-law is with them at the moment. So I think I'm just going to leave them in there. And actually, I was thinking about what I might do for 10 minutes before everyone arrives. And I was going to make a cup of tea. And I thought, actually, Amy, take this opportunity. You've got a very tiny window. You could go and do some bouncing. So I'm going to get on my trampoline for 5-10 minutes because I haven't been able to do it these nights because my days are so crazy. I end up having to work all night long, and so I literally don't have any time. I'm not making any time for it, is what I mean. So I'm going to go and do some bouncing now. So I'm chugging some water, going to go bounce, baby. I just want to show you what I've created because I've just blitzed up these amazing oranges. I've just made some orange sorbet, frozen them, blitzed them in the food processor, and it tastes delicious. So anyway, I'm just enjoying this. Okay, so I tried heating up that leftover smoothie and turning it into a cakey thing. Didn't work. So now it's just kind of like a porridge. It's like a thick, warm berry porridge. And I'm okay with that because that's kind of what I fancied anyway. So yes, I'm just going to enjoy this. And then me and the fam are going to head out for a lovely walk. Hello. It is 7 o'clock and it's been an absolute age since I've popped on here. But I've got loads of dinner and I haven't really chatted you through it, but I want to show you what I'm having because I'm so excited about it. I did a mad Amy creation and my brain just went to strange places and I had to do it, nothing I could do about it. So I want to start off by saying I had some fruit on the walk. I had an apple and I had a pear and I've been munching on some celery and on some cherry tomatoes while I've been making dinner because it was ages before family left and so it was a bit late, so I was a little snacky. So I want to show you what I've got tonight. This is my pizza, my ultimate Amy pizza, and I'm actually dying with excitement. Okay, so you guys know I wanted to make a chickpea pizza base. I've been chatting about it for a while, haven't got around to it. So had some chickpeas, so I whacked them in the food processor. Then somebody got out some sweet corn because they were making some pizza. And so I thought to myself, oh, would sweet corn be a cool addition to the base? So I put in a cup of sweet corn. Then I was on the corn train and I was like, okay, I need some like flour. So I did a bit of oat flour. And then I decided to put some cornmeal in there as well. So it's a sweet corn, chickpea, cornmeal, oat, floury base kind of thing. Then I did some garlic salt and some oregano. I flattened it and then I put the base in the oven to bake on its own. Then took it out, added all the toppings. I've got sweet corn, pineapple, mushroom and spinach. I'm just keeping it simple with a tomato. I just used this squeezy tomato because I'm a lazy rascal. I put more garlic salt and oregano on the top, and this is gonna be my pizza, and I couldn't be more excited. I'll tell you guys how it is. Obviously I haven't tasted it yet, but like those combinations came in my mind together, and I was like, yes, what an idea. Then obviously for my veggies, I decided I was really in the mood for some purple cabbage and some carrots, and that's what I've got for my veggie element. So anyway, I'll tell you what the pizza tastes like in a little bit once I've got it all sorted, but I am very, very excited, yay me. And I've just made some cookie dough for the kids because they've just had their pizza, but they haven't eaten much today, so they were still a bit hungry. So I've just made them some chickpea cookie dough, which is going to be very delicious. But I realised it's not something that I wanted to partake in, although it is very delicious. It's one of those things that I could definitely go overboard on, and I'm not doing that at the moment. So what I've done to stop me from having any of that is I put some regular peanut butter in instead of peanut butter powder in, so that they have it and I wouldn't have it naturally. So that's my strategy there. So they're going to have some, and I'm going to freeze the rest. Okay guys, so I've got my dinner all ready. My veggies and my pizza. Yes, I've already had a slice. I had to test it, you see, and the verdict is that it is incredible. It's really, really good. It holds itself so nicely. That is an incredible pizza base. I'll definitely be making this again. But what I'm going to do is, obviously, I'm going to eat my veggies first. Always eat your veggies first because they are the lowest in calorie density, so they provide the bulk of your food. If I was to eat my pizza first, then I might feel full and I might not eat my veggies, but if I eat my veggies first, I might not need all my pizza. So you see how that works so nicely. Anyway, these veggies are delicious and I'm excited to eat them anyway. But I'm not planning on eating this whole pizza because even though I have used wet starches, chickpea and sweet corn, I've also used flours, and also I've put it in the oven and I've really cooked it quite a lot. So this is not a wet starch anymore, this is now a dry starch, which then highs the calorie density of what I'm eating. So I'm going to try and be mindful while I'm eating this, and I'm planning on eating about half of it, and then I'm going to save the other half potentially for tomorrow or something. So that is my plan with a slightly higher calorie density meal like this. Eat loads of veggies first, and I've been snacking on celery and stuff like that, and then just have half of it, because there was 1 cup of chickpeas, 1 cup of sweet corn, 2/3 cup of oats, there was a 1/3 cup of cornmeal, so there's like loads of starch in there, so I don't need to eat it all. I made this with that in mind. So anyway, so that is my plan. I'm going to go and eat this, guys, and I'm very excited about it because it's hot darn delicious.